Myself, Dr. Kusum Singhal. I welcome you all on the behalf of ICMR Center for Advanced Research, PGI MER Chandigarh. Today's topic is Introduction to Endnote, Mendeley, and Zotero, the most important reference managers. Today we have Dr. MD Bharali with us for this talk. He is Assistant Professor in Department of Community Medicine, Guwahati Medical College and Hospital, Assam. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think now you are able to share your screen, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, good evening, everyone. Those who have joined this Zoom meet. So, I'm Dr. Bharali, Assistant Professor. So, I'm really thankful to Mintu ma'am and all the PGI Chandigarh team for giving me this opportunity. So, I don't say I will give a lecture because I'm not a pro user. So, I will just share my experience with this three reference manager. So, my topic is Introduction to Mendeley, Zotero, and Endnote. And I have intentionally put the Endnote at the end because I do have some reason, and I will tell you later. So before going to the topic, just what is citation? So for a citation is just a formal reference to a published or unpublished source that I or we consulted and obtained information while writing your research paper. So it is always a good thing to give references, to give a citation. So there are many reasons for that. Few reasons are like if you give citation, it's allow the readers to locate the material you use, and it also the other researchers' ideas. It showcase the what others are saying. So it is very important also to cite as much as we can. So there are many citation style. I won't say all the names. The few all you know: American Medical Association, Vancouver, APA, MLA. So this is about citation. I think all of you know about all these things. So my topic is just how we can use some software. Technically, like we have a software called Mendeley, Zotero, and Endnote. These three software, they term as a sometimes they term as a reference manager, and sometimes they are a citation manager. You can use either of the term. So I will tell you about something now. So before diving into the topic, I will just show this desktop. This is how my desktop front page looked like a few months or years ago when I was not using this. Because what I was doing at that time, I was simply searching the keywords in Google. I was downloading them. I was trying to download the PDFs, and just it is a haphazard complete way. So I can tell you 100% that this is not the way to start a research project. Now, luckily, I don't do this thing. I use the software. So if we are telling about this three reference manager, so is there any new need, or is there a need for using this reference manager? Yeah, I will say definitely there is a need for this reference manager. Some reasons are there that we can store all my research work or resources in one place. So it's easy to find, organize, use, and even reuse. So basically, it's a local digital library, which is available to you round the clock, 24/7, anywhere from the world. Where you have an internet connectivity, you can access your resource. So it's a local digital library for me. And while writing the paper, we do need to insert citation and create bibliography. So it's a really very useful, easy software to do these two things: insert citation and creating bibliography. And thirdly, it is also easy to remember essays. When you have a large database, then it is not easy for us if we put them in simple folders. So if you are using this software, it is very easy to remember essays and reorganize all this literature. And sometimes I do find, like, if I submit one paper in one journal, they do have some citation, specific citation style, then it got rejected. Then again I submit to other journal, they have some other citation style. So all this formatting and reformatting, or sometimes even your guide says that no, I need some more citation, I need some different citation style. So formatting this and reformatting again your paper. So it is very easy if you are using a reference manager. And lastly, the use is which is I think is one of the most useful thing, because when you are doing some research, And currently I'm doing one systemic review with someone who doesn't stay in my state, he stays in Rajasthan. So in that case, you have a multiple collaborators. So if you are using a reference manager and you store all your things in cloud, so any collaborator can access immediately. So no need to mail them or WhatsApp your resources. So it's very easy for all the collaborators to have a touch with your resource. So I think this is one of the other reasons which are very important. So if you are now convinced that we should use a reference manager, then if I say where we can use a reference manager, so I will say like you can use reference manager everywhere. We can use in thesis, we can use in dissertation, original article, everything. Wherever there is a need of giving a citation, you should use a reference manager. Even it can be a letter to editor also. So if we are using a reference manager, then what are the advantages or what the things we can do by using with a reference manager? So we can simply import a search result. If you are searching one database, it may be PubMed, Google Scholar, any database, then you can simply type your keywords and you have a search results, and you can import all the search results in just one click. You can even import the PDF files also if you have, and you can put notes and tags which can be useful later on while analyzing the data or you need for something. And you can even, because in this reference manager software, we can create multiple folders. So we can, if you are doing multiple projects at a time, you can simply divide into many folders. So it is very easy to use. And again, specifically in Mendeley, you can use some simple edits in PDF files also. You can put some sticky notes or highlight things. So we can do some edits to PDF files also. And lastly, if you, after some years, if a large database is there, so even you can build, there is an inbuilt search where you can search in your own library. So it is a very useful features in a reference manager. There are some other features also, like all the reference manager come with some plugin, like they have the plugin for MS Word or LibreOffice, and for plugin for the browser. So if you using this plugin for browser, you can directly connect your reference manager software with your browser. The browser, it can be any browser. It can be Firefox, Google, any, and even you can connect your reference manager with your MS Word or LibreOffice. So in that case, it will become very easy for you to put the citation, to change the citation style. So all these are some extra features. And lastly, like in case of citation style, some specific journals do need some customized citation style. They have their own citation style. So in that case, even there's a feature in Mendeley where you can download new citation style, or even you can customize the citation style. So these are some other features which are useful if you are using a reference manager. So I will, there are three software basically. One is Zotero, Mendeley, and Endnote. And both Zotero and Mendeley are from free source, means we don't need to pay to download them. And they are free source. Only that if the cloud storage is you have exhausted the cloud storage, we need to take some subscription. Otherwise, it's free for all of them, Zotero and Mendeley. And in case of Endnote, it's not free. It's only free for 30 days. We do have a 30 days trial period. After that, it expires. So currently I'm not using Endnote. So I will tell very least thing about Endnote, because I will more concentrate on Mendeley and Zotero, because they are for open source. So this is the thing I can tell about while introducing this. This is the everything. Like there's nothing to say more about to introduce this three software. Basically, they are reference manager. They help us in giving citation and creating bibliographies. It is really helpful for meta-analysis, where you have a large data to create them as folders, all these things. So at first I will tell about Zotero. It's a free source software where we can download Zotero. So if you just type www.zotero.org, the web page will come, and from there you can download. So while doing the download, I suggest you to do three things initially. You just download the Zotero 5.0 for Windows. You also download the Zotero connector, like which will connect your browser to your Zotero software, and also create one account, or your create one your register getting registered, because that way you can directly store your search results in the cloud, and so that you can access everywhere. So after downloading it, after installing in desktop, we have, and if you click the Zotero, we have this type of interfaces there. So this is the interface which will come up when you click Zotero after getting it installed. So the first and foremost thing, once you open the Zotero, you do sync it with your account, because syncing with the account will give you the function of getting it upload your results to the cloud. So at first thing you should do is get your account, sync the account, and then we have two, like we have a web page for your Zotero and we have a software for Zotero. So you can everything you do in one thing, it get automatically updated. When you sync it, the whole data got uploaded in the cloud. So after installing it, after creating you're syncing your account with the Zotero software in your desktop or laptop, what is the first thing we do? The first thing you do, you create a folder. Like if you go to the top left corner, there is a sign for creation of new folder. So you just create one new folder by clicking that. In my case, I have named the folder as a demo folder. So at first thing, you should create one folder where we will do import all your search or PDFs. So after creation of the folder, we can import the file or search result in many ways. There are many ways of creating the or importing the file or search result. One of the results is that you can directly import the bibliographic citation file. So if you go to PubMed or any other database, you can create after giving the keywords. I will show you. After giving the keywords, you can create one bibliographic citation file, which may be a bibtex file or .nbib file, etc. So it can be any. There are many bibtexes there. So after creation of that file, you can simply import that file. Secondly, we can also import a PDF file, even the whole folder we can import it, or even you can simply drag the PDF. You can simply drag the PDF in the folder. And even if you are using a web connector, as I said, the plugin for web browser, then what you can do, you can simply connect your browser and the Zotero software. So everything you search, whatever your search result, it will get imported directly to the folder you have created in citation manner. So these are some few very easy things you can directly do it. So I will tell you now how you can create a bibliographic citation file. For example, you have after typing PubMed, I put the keywords as Zotero. So I began the search and I got 14 results for Zotero. So just below the search, there are three clicks: save, email, and send to. So if you click the send to, then you can get a citation manager. You click it, then you can create one file, which is just on the left bottom. You can see this is PubMed Zotero.nbib file. So this type of file, which is, I already said, it's a bibliographic citation file. This type of file you can use in Zotero software. So after getting it downloaded, putting in a folder, you can simply the folder which you have created, you can again go back to your Zotero software. You can click the import button, then you can import this NBIB file, which is a bibliographic citation file you just created by with your search result for Zotero. So this is one way of getting imported the file. The other way is like, as I said, if you have installed the Zotero web plugin. So here, if you go to the extension, just top right, there will be a click for extension. So if you click the extension, the Zotero connector will come. So after getting it clicked, this search result, all these 14 results which you got from PubMed, this search result will get auto imported to the folder you have created. So you have created a folder called demo. As I told you earlier, I have created initially a folder called demo. Then these 14 results, which I have got from PubMed, will be imported to this demo folder. So this is the simple thing. This is the only thing you should you do it. Then all the things. This is the, again we are coming back to the interface of Zotero. So this is their middle pane. It contains all the 14 results which you have searched in PubMed. So after so this is a library creation. Now you are ready for your other tasks. Like if you keep on adding the citation, you can keep on adding the PDFs, you can keep on searching, but this is the thing, same thing you will repeat. So this is the after creation of this folder. Now what you can do, there are some features which you can do in Zotero. One of the features is that after getting all the search results, suppose you have 14 search results is there, citation are there, you can also add some notes and tags and even the PDF files. But this is a very good feature, because suppose you out of this 14 search result, you think that one is applicable for you, or you want to select it, or you want to comment on something for later use. So you can simply click the notes, you click the add, then you can add any notes on this which may be useful for later on for you. So these are some features which you can do in Zotero. There are some other features like it's like retrieving metadata. So if you are dragging a PDF file, so all the it doesn't work 100%, but you can the software, Zotero software, will automatically download all the reference citation. It will try to download. So if you, after clicking right clicking the PDF file, if you click like retrieve metadata, so this Zotero will do a search for you. You don't need to go for Google Scholar. The software will itself try to do or try to collect all the PDF files which are in a reference of that particular PDF. So these are some extra features. Even you can remove the duplicates by using the simple click. So it will if you are doing multiple search and now you want to remove the duplicates, so that this Zotero software will remove the duplicates. So these are simple things we can do with this Zotero. So it's like a pure skill. It's maybe tough initially, but if after a long use, it will be very easy for you. So you can invest more time in learning. Later on, I think it will benefit for you. Next, I will come to the Mendeley software. So this is the only thing I can show you, but as it's not a hands-on training, I will just give you a brief description about all these three software. So this is the thing for Zotero. Next is the Mendeley. So Mendeley is also an open source software which you can download freely from Mendeley. You just go to www.mendeley.com, and here also I advise you to create one full account for you. You just get it registered and then you can download it. And currently there are two I won't say software, but two versions of Mendeley is available currently, because in 2020 September they have one software called Mendeley Reference Manager software, and other is Mendeley Desktop for Windows. So now both the software work simultaneously. You can download both of them. Almost all the functions are similar. The interface may be different, but the things are almost the same. So you can use either of them. I think Manager, which is for desktop, in that case you can use offline also. You can import the files offline also. But in case of Mendeley Reference Manager, you can't use it offline. You must have connected to an internet. So this is the only difference. The basic difference is only in the interface, but the difference in the function is nothing. So this is the after you getting downloaded the Mendeley desktop in your desktop or laptop, you get it installed it. You also download all the plugins. So when you click the Mendeley desktop, you will get this interface. And in case of Mendeley Reference Manager, this is the interface. So all the function, I will show you, all the function are almost similar. Just the difference is the interface of the software. This is the Mendeley desktop. It's the same thing. It is almost similar to even Zotero also. There are you can create file, edit, view tools are there. So the first thing again you should do is to create one folder. After creating the folder, and in case of Mendeley Reference Manager, there is a no click for folder creation, but they tell is a new collection. So if you click the new collection button, then one folder will be created. So these are some basic difference between the two interface. So apart from creating a folder in Mendeley, we can also add folders, add files directly. Even we can import the whole folder of containing the PDF directly. Here also you can drag the PDF simply. And one unique feature is that if you drag one PDF, it will just retrieve the citation automatically. Just you drag the PDF into the mid pane and the citation will be directly retrieved by the software for you. So these are some of the tools. So here also there are 3 tools are there. As you know, you have a web plugin. We have a plugin for Word, MS Word also. And here also you can check the duplicates. One more thing you can do in Mendeley is that what we can do add notes in PDF, because in case of Zotero, if you open PDF, it will be directed to a third-party software where you can open your PDFs. But in case of Mendeley, the PDF will get open in the software itself, and you can edit some, like you can give some note, some sticky notes, you can change the color. So these are some features, extra feature, which you can do in case of Mendeley. And one more extra features in case of Mendeley is that sometimes we do have some literature which are from old books, or it's a very old journal is there, which we don't have any online citation or online PDF. So in that case, what you can do, you can just go to the add files option, and you can simply manually enter the citation. You can enter the journal name, author name, year, volume. So you can simply type all the details which are needed for citation. Then you can save it, and the citation will be shown in your folder. So this is one of the unique features. I don't think Zotero have this manual entry, but Mendeley has this. And lastly, I think there, as I said, when after creation of your library, when you keep on adding files after files, PDF after PDF, when you have a large database, then there is a built-in search in the Mendeley and both in Zotero also. So what we can do, you can search on this basis, like you can search inside the software in your own library according to author name, according to title, according to publication years, or even according to your notes, the notes which you have added in Zotero or Mendeley. You can even search on based on your notes. Suppose you have a 200 PDF file and only 10 PDF are selected for your meta-analysis. So if you put the notes as a selected papers, then if you type selected papers in the notes, it will get searched for you. So this is some of the features which are used for you. Now, after doing everything, like you have your search is done, you have created your library, you have done your literature. Now what you want to add citation. So there are some built-in feature in MS Word also, which by which we can also use to add citation, but they are not so much user-friendly. And if you have downloaded the this plugin for MS Word, as I circled here, I have downloaded the interface plugin interface for Zotero. So it will be shown in the top ribbon that Zotero plugin is already installed. So in that case, you can use Zotero directly to insert your citation. Suppose I have these 3 lines is there. What I have to do, just go to reference. Then there will be one click sign where the Mendeley sign will be there, and even the Zotero sign may be there also. So if you click the insert citation, then the citation will be the one pop-up will be there where you can insert the citation according to the name of the author, title or year, or even you can go to your Mendeley directly. You can go back to your folder if by clicking Mendeley, and you will be reverted back to your folder. So this is the original folder containing all the 14 results. So which citation you want to add, you just simply click it, click the citation symbol, and it will get automatically inserted in this way, 1, 2, 3. So you can insert many numbers of citation as much as you can want. And even while creating the bibliography or reference, you can just within a reach of a click, you can simply insert all your bibliography. And even you can change your citation style. So after this, the Zotero or Mendeley software will create this file for you with all your citation, in-text citation are there, and also your bibliography. And even you can change from, this is a Vancouver style, so even you can change to AMA style or any other citation style you want with just with a reach of click. So, you can use many styles. There are almost many citation styles which are commonly used or already installed here. But suppose you don't have this particular citation style which your journal want, so you can get more style also. You can download your style also, citation style. Then even you can also put some customer citation style if you want. So these are some of the features which are very useful to you. So it is, I have come like, this is the thing I want to say. So I think this software is a very easy one. I don't need one very long description for this, how we can use it. So simply, if you go to the, at first what you do, you go to the Zotero web page, you download the reference manager. Then what you do, you just create one account for you, and you go download and all the plugins for your browser and MS Word. You can also import the files. Then after you create the folder, you import the files, and then lastly you can insert citation and reference. So this is, I think, very useful software for all of us, for those who are learning to do research like me. So I can show you, wait a minute.